Hey guys, it's YC and today we're going to make a website about Father's Day. I'm in CodePen and this is my account now. I'm going to click create pen and I'm just going to create a normal pen. So now you got this blank over here and this I don't know what linter means, but whenever you start with a blank canvas it always tells you how do you comfort the JavaScript code? You console. Okay, mostly JavaScript people might understand this. So yeah, I'm just going to rename mine to photo. Not the only the Christmas person has come. So this image looks nice, and then I made an emoji. Let's start with the HTML first. I'm going to have okay. We're going to use w3.css for this. w3.css. Then you would have the form effect. And how to get the link to connect it is that it's free, and this you have to copy the link here and paste. How to create the website? Start now. HTML skeleton is basically this. It's like the skeleton of your website. HTML is that. If I start with a simple H1 after importing w3.css, let's see what happens. You will get this nice sans serif with a little style because W3 schools W3 CSS makes all the heading all the text on the web page through this form. I'm going to click save so that it will get saved to our account. Then you would have this link and I'm going to set it to a full page, and clicking change view I'm going to open full page view in a new tab. In that way, we can view our website full page. So we already know about HTML. Let's click next. If you don't know about HTML, I'll soon make a video how to teach you. How to be responsive. Okay, so let's learn how to create a card later. Now, at first, we are going to search for W3 classes. I'm going to come here and I was going to set W3 CSS containers. You would see this, and this is all in container. Container class is W3 container. So using a div, we can make it a container containing anything. And then after, I want this heading one to be like in the center of the page. I'm going to add a line of code. I'm going to add a nav bar first. So I'm going to create a div and class to W3 top. That means it will always stick to the top of the page, and I'm going to close our div. And what I'm going to do then is create another div inside it called W3 bar. I'm going to just copy and paste the classes, and then I'm going to create another div inside. W3 bar, W3 wide, W3 wide, W3 padding and W3 card. So that's how the card was made. And next, let's add AF for the home, which is going to be having the logo. And then it will be called W3 bar item and W3 button. So let's create the AF. And the link would be to hashtag home, which is a div. This is the div selector. And now you can see that you can see the bar wheel. I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to add a classes. W3 bar item and W3 button. So then inside it, I'm going to type the logo of the company, which is going to be there. Now you can see this successful. So when we hover over this, you can see a background come, and we've already started making our navigation bar. Next, we are going to make another div below the AF, which is having the class W3 right and W3 height small. Oh, let's save our work. W3 height small. And I'm going to close the div. And then let's create divs inside. So div class equals to, not a div, it's an A, sorry. Then the heft tag would be to cards, which would be the cards or greeting cards you have created for Father's Day. So then we are going to give it the same classes. So class equals to W3 bar item, W3 button. And let's close the A. And then let's make the text inside as cards. Let's see how this goes. Now you can see this turns out perfectly. The next one would be wishes. And then it has the same class, but except it would be wishes a text. And I'm going to add one more bar item, which is design. That means what the designs I've created for Father's Day. And instead of cards, I'm going to keep it designs. I'm going to create the section soon, so same thing and designs. Now we have our successful navigation bar. Now after all the three closing divs, we have to create the header. And then let's set it to class with the it'll have a class. And it would have the classes of W3 display container and W3 content and W3 wine. Why we're starting with W3 is that W3 refers to W3 CSS, which is the link to the style sheet. And in the style sheet, there would be some rules which would help us style our website like this. And now let's add code inside it. Let's add an image and give it the class of a W3 image. And first I would set the source tag, and I've got an image which is a link. I'm going to paste it here and I'm going to close it. And now you can see the image appears here. This is the image I picked because I'm a girl. Yeah. Then I will give it the class double tree image. So now this image turns out perfectly. And then I would set the width to 1500 and height to 800. Now you can see that it almost covers the whole screen. And then we are going to create a div class, which now we're going to create another div. And one more thing is that we have to keep all this in the header tag. Let's also indent the image tag. And then let's just close this. Let's create a div. The class is of W3 XS is large and W3 text to white. I'm going to paste the class names and I'm going to close it. It would have a span which would have these classes. I'm going to add a span and I'm going to add a classes. Let's close the span and inside the span I'm going to say that. Now you can see that it appears down below. It's because the style of we missed the style of the header and the ID. So the style will be max with the 1500 pixels. We're going to go to header, then set the style to this and the ID to this. I'm going to recheck it by pasting this. And now we've got this. I'm going to remove the all. And now we've got it right. So in part 2, I'm going to show you how to make the cards part. Stay tuned and bye bye.